Hello, everyone. I'm SDJ, and welcome to episode 3 of NASCAR 2005 Chaser the Cup. To give you a rundown of what happened in the last episode, we were running good the first couple of races, got to win in Nazareth, but then a certain someone dumped me at Martinsville for no reason. Still mad about that, but before starting this episode, I gotta give you an apology because, as you can see in the standings, I'm now 132 points back instead of, what was it, like the 50 or 60 something points. Basically, I was recording the next race at Richmond, but for whatever reason, partway through the race, it said at the bottom, no more storage in my OBS studio. That's the stuff I use for my recording. Stop recording. I didn't know why it said I was running out of storage, because when I looked at my files, I still had well over 30 gigabytes left. So, yeah, I am frustrated about that. At least you won't have to see the embarrassment, or maybe it's a good thing for me, but you don't have to see the embarrassment of what happened in the Richmond race. But I will give you a rundown of what happened. So, George Myers got the pole and led all the laps, won the race, which does not help us at all. But it's what happened during the race for me. I qualified 10th. I moved up through the field just a bit, probably like 6th or 8th, something like that. But then, of course, the car gets tight. After a few laps, I start falling back down to 10th. Fell back to 11th a couple times, but then I'm still able to battle back for 10th. Car slowed down up ahead, so I was able to go up to 9th. But then someone stuck their nose on the inside of a final lap out of nowhere, moves me up the track, makes me hit the wall, and I fall all the way back to 16th. And that's why I'm now 132 back. The struggles are such a nuisance, but at least what he said is, we're going to Dodge Raceway Stadium. This will be a good track for me, because as long as you hold it to the inside all the way throughout, you can pretty much get away with anything and win. So we're going to head to Dodge Raceway Stadium. Hopefully we can get it on pole and then come home with a win. Onto the track for practice. Main thing I'm looking for here is a car that can really stick and stay loose enough to stay on the inside all the way throughout, just like that. A little tight into 3, coming out of a turn, 0.361, that's not going to be good enough. We have to at least get into the low 11s. Right, I'm already realizing we are not getting enough acceleration out of the corners. Not we can do with first gear and rear end, but I am going to lower the downforce and shorten up that third gear, try and get as much speed out of the car as possible. Returning to the pits, and we're going to head out for a second run. Already a 0.180, that's good. I just don't think that's going to be good enough for pole. But to be honest, there's probably nothing much more I can do. So after this lap, we're going to look at the leaderboard to see where I'm at. And then we're just sending it to qualifying because, again, I don't think there's much we can do. So, you might realize that this track, it is literally a football stadium with a track around it. And it was kind of made just a bit more popular thanks to Rochester's Hail Melon move in 2022. Wait, it was 2022, right? I think it was. And he got the idea of racing here on this very game, playing it on the GameCube. But into the first lap of qualifying. Screen tears for that section make no sense. Like, it's fine everywhere else. Come on, we need to get pole here.
Top of the chart, man. You got the pole.
0.163, and it's good enough for pole. George Myers will be right behind us in the second row.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna stress me out. The green flag at Dodge Raceway Stadium already contact up a line, just gave me no space at all. A little loose out of the corner, but we're okay. Just gotta hold it to the inside the entire way around and we'll get a win. And whoa, second place got way out of line. And whoa, major screen freeze there. Almost cutting off the car behind me, but we got down in time. Looking for our third win of the season still. On to lap 5. So far the plan is working. And whoa, we have someone on the outside going for the lead. Gonna hold him off for now. And the second place car just loses it again. I guess that is a weird tick with the AI here. Lap 8. Still leading all the laps so far. Just need to keep holding the line and keep making the corners stick and we'll get a win. I know it's kind of cheating in a way, but the AI have cheated me way too much out of stuff already. And did this guy just rear end me for the lead? No, come on, just come on, I need that inside wide back. There we go. So yeah, we got rear-ended and now we're out of contention, just like that. So yeah, that just, I guess, confirms my belief that AI do not have the same tire wear as us. They just, for some reason, don't wear out tires. But the least that can be said is, I don't think any one of those cars up ahead is George Myers, our main championship rival. He's the one leading the standings. And screw you, dude. Can I at least get a top 5 out of this dang race? No, I can't. Yeah, I know this stuff is worn. So, even though we've led quite a few laps, George Meyer still finished right behind us, so the points gap isn't barely gonna even close. Our Geico seems happy about it. Points after that race, 118 back. Elmer Cadwell sits between us and George. I don't really remember though where our next race is at. Ooh, North Carolina. More specifically, Rockingham, North Carolina. Still a track I strongly believe should come back to the NASCAR calendar. And we're about to get practicing, and it's under the lights as well. So this could be a cool race. If I remember correctly, I did do well here before. Now it's time to show up and show out. We're really going to need some good performances here. Car feels a bit tight on entry, but we're still able to make it stick on apex and exit. It is a very fast track as well. 22.7. Down the back straightaway for our second lap. Really got it to work well on the inside, out of the corner, and we improved to a 22.4. So only 1 inch this time, don't need to go 2 inches. Gears. I don't know if I would mess with the gears for now, just worry about the handling. Once again, feeling tight on entry, it's a 1. Mainly it's 3 and 4 that we're good at. We're probably gonna have to make up as much time as we can through those two to counteract for 1 and 2. See, look at that, we just bottom out and the car sails up. Lap 3, and we improved to 22.3. There's probably nothing much we can do about the revs because I think the revs are maxing pretty well. We just need to get 1 win out of this, just 1. And it's off to a good start, we're almost 4/10 faster. So heading into qualifying, hoping for a Rockingham victory.
Clock will start at the line, buddy. Good luck.
Very good turns through 3 and 4. Coming to the line. Already on pole with a 22.3. Almost in the wall out of 1 and 2. Now to turn 4 to the line. Didn't group. We're on pole. Head into the race, and we need to win. And I don't care where George Martin starts. I want to just worry about my race. This is the best opportunity we're probably going to get out of this episode. Nope, I don't need anyone on the inside trying to dive bomb. And you almost caused a wreck. And now you're dive bombing me anyway. I'm not interested in making friends out of you. And where is the rest of the field? Well, this is only the top 4. What the heck happened behind me to make the field all spaced out like this? Gonna need to really slow it. I didn't even touch him.
This is it. Stay focused and get that spot back. All clear, bud. Caught on.
The AI seemed to be really slow through 3 and 4. Did not mean to touch you. My bad. But, okay, now you're just coming down and hitting me. That was on you. You know what I think it's time for? Once we close it, I think we're going to use the Intimidator.
Right there. Flips up, make your move. Come on, man. Let's start
And
fresh. It's looking real good out there right now.
yep, that's kind of why making rivals in this game makes no sense, because even when you're not doing anything wrong, the AI is just going to come down and hit you anyway. But we're in the lead regardless. Just need to start pulling away. Mainly through 3 and 4. That's the only place we can have any sort of speed. The first third is done. Oh my god. The car just straight up not turned.
You versus him, buddy. Let's get that spot back. You're clear.
I mean it. The car is literally not turning. Just no. It's like I have no steering at all on entry.
Whatever you need, you're clear.
Look at that. I have to slow down that much just to reach the apex. And I know that's usually like that for trial speedways like this. But the difference between entry into 1 and entry into 3 is way more severe.
Leader's right in front of you. Still there.
It's like I'm losing brain cells in that corner. Well, another great run through 3 and 4. Need to get to that inside.
Still there. All clear.
Probably need some more Intimidator in order to get the lead. Or maybe not, we have a good run. Just barely taking the lead before the line. But we washed up and lost it. Oh, but we have a great outside run, but we hit the wall.
Watch it, club on. Borderline, he's still there. Come on, man.
Jeez, and the drive off as well they get out of 2 is kind of insane.
Caught on.
Whoa, what is with the audio?
Caught the leader. Patient with the pass. 5 more laps. Still there. Still there.
Somehow we get the lead.
Keep behind you now. Keep pushing.
I guess the other guy just couldn't get the drive off he needed. We just need to keep braking hard, I guess, through turn 1 and hold that inside. And whoa, and he's just dive bombs in there like nobody is there.
Clear, all clear. Outside, outside, got one outside. Got the leader, stand us back.
Come on, 175, you cannot hang on like that for long.
Clear, clear. Got one outside. Still hanging on. Here we go, let's finish strong. Alright, let's see if we can lead some laps.
Very good entry. Finally clearing for 175. Just trying to block all the lines because I know these tires are gonna wear and we might not have much left. On to the final lap.
Let's go, let's put it on these boys.
Side by side for second behind, that's gonna help me out a bit. Into 3 and 4. Oh no, oh no, oh no. No, 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 no!
That's a win. That's a great
Say
win
what you
for the
want, that's a
team.
win.
Let's keep it up.
Say what you want, that's a win. I don't care what y'all say. I mean, you can say he was asking for it. I mean, I just barely tap him in for once, and he responds by like closing the door and just screwing around. Thinking I'm a nobody. Well, guess what?
Jeff Gordon
You just
here.
lost a
So
race
you're the new kid
that
on the
way.
block, huh? Well, I've seen my share of hot shots come through this series, and I think it's time to settle this on the track. I've got a great ride for you that's on the line if you think you can beat me. Hey, man, I got some great news for you. We got a Craftsman truck team that can't wait to get a test session going with you. Now, you got to do well on this one because if you do, they could offer you a driving contract. So check the calendar in the season info, and you can confirm the date.
We could be getting a truck series ride. How awesome is that? But first, we need to 1v1 Jeff Gordon in a production car. Off we go at Speedway Boulevard. Pulling out ahead in a very good start on Jeff. So yeah, this fantasy track has pretty much been in every NASCAR game ever since 2005 Chase for the Cup. We even have this dirt section here. Then we're back onto the track. Heading back down the hill. Oh my god. Huge screw up through there. And then into this chicane. Into another chicane. And then a long left-hander back onto the front stretch. And that's pretty much a lap around this track. Very fun to drive on. But when you're actually in a race, it can be very hectic. At least that was my past experience with the track. As we made another screw up and into the wall. Let's get off the grass, please. Final lap at Speedway Boulevard. Just need a few more good corners. We can take this car home with us. Under the bridge, and I completely forgot. Are those like actually grandstands we're going under? Oh yeah, not to mention this track literally takes place just outside Daytona. Another left-hander coming up. Smoke the brakes again, trying to make the corner. Have to back out just a bit to make the corner. And out of the final turns, we have a win in our first ever production car race. And look at that, you can even do burnouts in this thing. There you go. Ow, we hit the fence. And then after you unlock the production car, you can now use it in race mode. You need to get at least a 20.2 out of all 5 laps. This first lap here will be a warm-up. And I'm going to say my preferred line is going to be the middle because the inside has less banking. You could enter the corner that way like I just did. Enter on the inside and let it carry you to the middle. But I don't know how fast that is compared to just sticking it all the way throughout the middle. A little loose on entry, but that's okay. Out of the corner, and we're already over a second ahead of the required time. This is basically a gimme job. Fact is about Indianapolis Raceway Park is it used to hold trucks and Xfinity races, I think all the way up to the early 2010s, but then it got left off the schedule for about a decade until NASCAR brought the track back for the Truck Series in 2022 as well. Don't exactly remember, but look at that. Easy times. Gonna hand it a race shop, sign it. And there you have it. Oh yeah, and now it has to simulate the Truck Series season because apparently it couldn't do that for us ahead of time. Alright, it's done simulating, so I'll head into season info and see how that series standings are coming out. Right now it is Carl Edwards leading by 40 points over Travis Kvapil. And from a Federalized standings, we close in again to 62 points behind. We are very close, though, to Elmer Cadwell. He's only 2 points behind us, so we technically have 2 championship rivals, so that'll be interesting to see. And that's it for this episode of NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. I apologize again that I couldn't get Richmond into the video. Just whatever technical problems that are causing it to act weird, I just couldn't put it in the video, but at least we still got a win out of this at Rockingham and a Truck Series contract, so that should make the series a bit more exciting. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe, it means a lot, and I'll see you all on the next one.